Welcome to a slightly moist Monday morning walk around. We didn't get one last week simply because it was a bank holiday, so I'm a bit sorry about that. But, you know, I mean, we weren't here. We do actually every now and again get a day off, but a slightly moist day, I'm afraid. So send us some sunshine wherever you're at, and if you're at the TT, send those guys some sunshine as well, because those guys have done a lot of travelling to get some to get to the island, and they're probably still doing this a little bit at the moment, which is. But welcome to the Monday morning walk around. Welcome to Aprilia Performance. What we're going to do now is give you a little bit of a walk around, and then we'll give you the technical tip for those guys that are racing, riding V4s. You hang about and stay with us because we've got a little bit of information for you. There seems to be a little bit of confusion regarding suspension, linkages, and rear wheels and wheel changes and compatibility. So stick around. We'll talk to you in a minute. Welcome back, welcome to the Aprilia Performance. There's another outtake for you, but never mind, don't worry about it. Welcome to the Aprilia Performance walk around. Right, on this soggy morning, not a problem. Okay, I'm going to talk to you about, we've got some sound bikes, we've got Nat's bike, we've got the race bike over here, we've got a Dorso over there, unfortunately, that's giving us a bit of a problem, that one. It's fighting us, that one, as it sits, but the Dorso, we're going to sort it, not a problem, it's just going to take a little bit of time. We've got My Tuono Racing, Spanish Owls KTM. We've got, this one is our mate Andrew Whitty. Hello Andrew. He's come in for a suspension overhaul, not a problem. We found a few issues with his suspension once we've got that sorted, so we've just had to order a few parts from Olin's for that one, not a problem. All sorted, job done. I think that's actually just returned back, the parts have just returned back, so we've got that one under control. Maybe later on that one should be ready to go. Simon's 749, we've got that under control now, we're not a problem. One of the race bikes back in for a refurb. I think the motor started leaking a little bit, so we've kind of got that one back in to get that one dealt with, not a problem. KTM, that's the KTM that's just in for a little bit of service work, no drama. So we do everything as it sits. The SP, Simon's SP. All right, Simon, how you doing, mate? Yes, it is beautiful, and yes, there are people dribbling over it, and yes, we do have to keep polishing it because they are dribbling all over it. No dramas, that's all cool. Set of clocks on that Tuono. The chap that owns that, really nice guy, Dave Francis. Basically, he was testing to see whether the fuel light was working. Unfortunately, his dash started fizzing, so we've had to get him a new dash for that one. That one got a little bit expensive for him, unfortunately, but nothing we can do about that. Nige for him. Unfortunately, it sounds like his engine's kind of... Sorry, mate. I'm really sorry, but yeah, every now and again, and it is rare. These engines are really good, but every now and again they do go a little bit wrong. But we've got an engine under control, haven't you, Nige? So that's good. We'll get that back. That's all sorted out quick as we can. A little bit more work to the crispy. We can't call it crispy because it's not, or is it crispy? Yeah. It's still crispy. Yeah. Okay. Cookie's crispy VFR. That one's a bit of a long term that we've got going on. Cookie crisp. Is there like a donut thing going on there, isn't there, somewhere? And the Tuono, we've done a lot of miles on that Tuono just lately while this weather was good. That was really good. Went out to a rough ride with that one. And we've got our man here with the V4. We're going to start. I'm going to go around that one with you on the technical bit, so we'll show you what's going on with that one. Back in a minute. Welcome back to the little technical section. As promised at the start of the video, your V4 owners, V4 race bike owners, V4 track day riders that want to use wets, that kind of stuff, here's a little bit of information for you. We've got a man here, Simon. In fact, Simon, if you just have a quick look. Hi, Mum.
Hiya.
There you go, basically. So this is Simon's bike. He's come in and he's been a bit of an inspiration for us today as it goes for the little technical section that we've got. Two things that I'd like just to talk to you about. It seems like now basically these bikes are starting to become sort of 6, 7 years old. It's still starting to come to light that the technical sort of specs when it comes to changing parts and the sort of information that's sort of surrounding these bikes is starting to become a little bit more important because people are changing things, people are modifying them quite a lot more dramatically than they would do in the past. So, track day riders. These wheels, okay, 4 V4s, the fronts are interchangeable with the V twin wheels, the rears aren't, so you do need a specific V4 rear wheel if you want to get a set of wets for track days. The reason being is, and this is what we found, one of our riders that runs our sponsored riders this year, Stu Gardner, I think he's up at SNET. All right, Stu, how you doing, mate? Basically, we tried to find a way of being able to get the rear disc and the encoder ring. This part here is called the encoder ring. So this is the part that actually reads the wheel speed for the APRC system. There's a slight step on the castings for these rear wheels, which allows the disc to sit slightly further back. The disc is different. That allows the encoder ring to sit in the correct place for the wheel speed sensor, which is here. So the long and short of it is, we can't change over the rear wheels. The front's fine, no problems. The rear wheels cannot be changed over so far. If I'm wrong, I'm happy to be corrected. If somebody else has fitted them, but from what we can see so far, without modification, they're not bolt straight in. Also, one other thing as well, it seems to be that the dealers or some people, or pointing fingers is a bad thing to do, but it's happening, we're finding it's happening, is that the actual suspension linkage here, okay, the suspension linkage is now being neglected. So what's going on is that these are now starting to become seized, they're starting to change. We're having to start to change bearings because they're not being checked on regularly with the servicing. They're exactly the same as Gen 2 stuff, so no problems whatsoever. They need to be taken out, they need to be greased, and they need to be checked properly. So we use a, what they call the ABBA stand, lift it up, 30mm and a 15mm, 50 Newton meters on the bolts when you're doing it back up. Make sure they get checked. They're starting to come through now, kind of manky, so they need to be checked. This will affect the handling. This will affect your safety in the future. We do see them break sometimes. Okay, dead simple, dead straightforward. If you need anything in the future, don't be scared to get in touch. You can get in touch with us via the Facebook page, not a problem. You can get in touch with us via email. The email is service@aprilliperformance.co.uk, or you can get in touch with us at the office. If you need anything, subscribe to us on the YouTube channel. If you need anything, don't be scared to get in touch. Take care, we'll see you soon.